Good morning, it's Travis Bard, and today we're going to go a little bit off of real estate. I'm going to talk about a conference that we went to last week, and it was a real estate conference, but there was so much more to it than that. It was called Built How. It was held in Phoenix by our company, Place, and the lineup of speakers was amazing. One of the real common topics throughout was mindset. And I know that a lot of people that are watching this are, maybe you're retired, maybe you're at a different spot in life. You're not doing what we're doing, which is engaging in business every day and growing a business. And the things that I want to talk about today don't matter to that. It is all about what we can do to live a better life. And I want to introduce you to a gentleman named Colin O'Brady. I've heard a little bit about him in the past, but we got to do kind of a deep dive with him. And Colin wrote a book called The 12-Hour Walk. And I want to talk a little bit about that because I think that's something that we can all learn something from. Colin is an extreme endurance athlete, and he's set world records time over and time over. He's been to the top of Mount Everest. He's been across Antarctica. He's done some crazy, crazy stuff, and he lays some of that out in the book. But I think what's most important is this is a guy whose mission in life is to share with us so that we can live our best life. And the premise of this book was set in 2020, in the middle of COVID, when he was suffering through just the challenges of lockdowns and bad news and just all kinds of stuff that really set us all back on our heels. One day he left his cabin on the Oregon coast for a 12-hour walk. He just was going to unplug and just get away from it all for 12 hours and have some time to think. And he talks about the journey of this 12 hours and what it did to help him reset. No phone, no nothing, no noise, no conversation, just a 12-hour walk. And it's really interesting what he was able to accomplish, how he was able to kind of change his reference points and his mindset around a really, really challenging time. And he talks about his 77-year-old mother-in-law and how this helped her. And it just allowed her to reset. And for all of us, I think there's times when we need that, whether you're doing that for business purposes, for personal purposes, for health purposes, spiritual purposes, whatever it is. Sometimes we just need to go clear our head. And I just wanted to introduce you to this because Colin is an incredible individual. I would be happy to provide you with a copy of the book, or you can get it on Audible. I listen to it on Audible because I like to do that as I do other busy things in my world. But I'll also read it as well. So challenge you to do that. Also want to just leave you with a couple of things. With Place and our Legacy Real Estate Network, we're building something bigger than a company that provides real estate transactions. Our goal is the mission is to deliver the dream of home ownership everywhere. But far beyond that, we want to change the experience of owning a home. From before the transaction to after the transaction, through the life of owning your home. And I'd love to share information with you on that because we're truly trying to change the experience of homeowners and make it a better experience, make it something that there isn't as much craziness in your world, as much noise in your world about being a homeowner. We're trying to simplify that for you. Would love to share information on that. But I'd also love to hear your experiences if you're willing to join us in the 12-Hour Walk Challenge. Our company is doing this the 7th through the 9th of October. You don't have to do it then. You don't have to do it at all. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Would love to hear your feedback if you read the book or listen to it. Have a wonderful day, and God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.